Princess. Princess. I present to you. You can't read it alone.
I'll read it tomorrow, guys.
Don't capture the sweet.
It's the fact that they are singing happy birthday for Mide. You know, happy birthday to you. Camera leave who they sing happy birthday for. Go and show me Dede when they inside house.
You're right.
Bosa! Thank you, guys. No, thank you so much. You're welcome.
See your mates.
Agenda must agenda. Agenda? Forget, leave that thing for agenda.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey guys, hey Bethans, welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Betha and I'm so glad to have you back here. Now, if this is your first time coming across my channel, you are definitely welcome. Please make sure to hit on the subscribe button before you leave and also give this video a very big thumbs up right now or at the end if you enjoyed watching it, okay? And of course, to my LOMLLLs, the absolute loves of my life, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos and just, you know, engaging with me, engaging with my content, right? Let's just get into it because some things happened, you know, and, you know, me just watching it, I just kept laughing. I just kept wondering, like, why are people behaving like this? Like, what the hell is going on here? But first things first, this is me saying a happy birthday to Mide. You guys, you know how she's been talking about her birthday, even when they lost the wager. The girl was like, ha! And this one, my birthday is coming now. We've lost the wager and all of that. It was so bad. In fact, it got worse. They have to sleep on the floor and all. You know, it's been crazy. It's been such a hard time for her and just surviving in the house. But we all know that regardless of everything happening in the house, regardless of the difficulty, Bright has been trying his best to make sure that he does something really nice for her. I mean, a broke man can only do his best, you know, and that's something that they said in the house. It's not even me that's saying it, you know. It was in the fact that they were talking in the kitchen one day and he was trying to say, oh, I would have loved to do this, I would have loved to do that. And then the lady he was talking to, I can't remember if it was Thelma at this point. I don't know who he was speaking to in the house. I think he was in the kitchen. And she had said, this is the best you can do at this point. I mean, you're a broke guy, right? Broke, not in the sense of being broke in the outside world, but just broke in the house. There's no food, there's nothing, you know, so we have to make do with what we have, you know. And so he had gathered some of his friends. Mensan had helped him cut out like a love shape from a cardboard, you know. Biggie had sent in pizza to them and the guy had cut out like a love shape thing, tied it with a ribbon, just did all of that. And they've been planning. Even last night, I told you guys that he had gone to ask Faith, you know, to help him get the red envelope that he would like to put the card inside, just all of that stuff, yeah? And before the whole birthday song happened, there was this conversation Mide was having in the garden with Joanna and Rude Boy. And I'm not sure if Big Soso was in that conversation from the beginning, but what they were talking about was just Imisi this, Imisi that. Guys, you know that Imisi and Joanna had a fight, right? The whole food thing and all. And Joanna was saying that, you know, I had told her to write her name, the plantain thing. I had said I wanted to count it, like we had to count it first. You know, just all that fight, yeah? Now, Joanna is just, I cannot understand it. And that's why I'm asking here. If me and you fight, you talk your talk, I talk my talk. Why do you feel the need to now go and start telling people that I said this? Mama, the worst when you talk, Unko. And that's what is pissing me off with this whole Joanna thing. Granted, you and Imisi had a quarrel yesterday. You know, to some extent, I actually felt like, you know, Imisi was wrong to an extent. But then when it got to the point where both of you were now calling each other names, at that point in time, there's no right and there's no wrong. Okay, you literally told Imisi that Imisi has low IQ and that you don't talk to people with low IQ. Imisi now told you in her defense that you're a beauty queen that is not beautiful. Hello, why are you mad at it? Why are you now trying to make it look like Imisi is insulting your work as a model? Mama, she not insult your work as a model. You say person not get IQ. Then the IQ-less person tell you, say you be beauty queen when not beautiful. Is it not 50? I mean, is it not? It's 50-50 now. In fact, if you want even think as it take deep rich, now the one where Joanna talk that deep, oh, say I don't get IQ, I get low IQ. Say you don't follow people when get low IQ talk. Now you can't do media round, they explain, give everybody.
My dear, everybody is just trying to be calm and collected, to freshen up, elevate yourself. You won't know where you come from. Everybody gets touching stories.
Everybody. All of a sudden, you won't carry
all of us sit down and make we tell you stories.
Shut up. Beauty queen without beauty. Girl, you never pack your breast where they call beauty queen without beauty. They call rubbish. You they mad. You don't hear when she said it. Beauty queen without beauty. I'm like call her your friend though.
I would never understand this. And it's in the fact that while she was doing all of these things, Mide was not saying a lot, but she was definitely in agreement with whatever it was that Joanna was saying. And then Rude Boy kept, Rude Boy and Missy, they've been fighting for who will play the most poor person, the poorest street person, Bako, even though it is more on Rude Boy's part, because Missy is just playing her game. And I don't understand why they keep saying, oh, I've clocked her game, I've clocked her game. Mama, why are you clocking another person? You're not going to play your own. The time and energy you're using to clock somebody else's game, you should have done something else with that time. It's people that keep saying, Imisi is poor, Imisi is poor, Imisi is poor. Okay. And then, play your own. If you want to play rich, play it. Like, why are you angry that somebody is playing the poverty card? Is it your poverty? Like, I would never understand it. And then Mide is there saying, oh, that not be only her poor. All of us, we have our poverty story. Now all of us get stories. Just that, some of us are just trying to clean ourselves up and package ourselves. What if Missy doesn't want to clean herself up? What if she doesn't want to package herself? Like, why don't you people just learn to play your own game and let the other person play her game? Like, why is this even a problem? Even Rude Boy has this issue with Imisi. It's not to say that Imisi's game is the sweetest game or anything. But I mean, if you guys constantly talk about her in the manner that you're doing, it just means that her game is working. It's just like, because now we know more about Imisi's game than we know more about your own game. And what pissed me off is the fact that after they finished that whole conversation about Missy and Rude Boy saying, oh, even before they got into the house, he was reading the comments, and people have taken that out of context, saying that, oh, maybe the guys still had access to their phones before they got in the next day after the ladies. But for me, I don't think that's true. Reading the comments has nothing to do with, knowing that people are in support of Missy. It was just one night. Like, it was just one night, and all of them, both male and female, they had been on lockdown. Okay, so this whole narrative of, why the camera take it away? Camera with it, because this house, sometimes they talk waiting, their senses sometimes they shake. So that particular part, it good as camera come out, because next thing now, agenda will start agending. But I mean, after they had that conversation, what pissed me off was that Mide was now inside, like much later, having a talk with Kola. And that's my problem. Isabella, why did you even tell Kola your game plan? I want to move to somebody. Are you not aware that Kola, the newscaster, the broadcaster, the guy be, you they tell him, except Isabella did that on purpose, which I don't know. I honestly don't know. Except she did it on purpose, like, oh, I know that if I tell this guy, he will go spread them. I don't know if that was her motive, but if that wasn't, then I feel like she messed up. Mama, you for just do what you want to do, like, act the act, scatter the sheep. May we see you in action. It's just all talks and talks and talks and no action for me. And I'm not particularly a fan of talking. Just show me something, scattered things. But yeah, when Kola was having a conversation with Mide, after she had said the thing she said about, oh, poverty game and all of that, she was now inside. They were not talking. She was not talking about Sultana, dragging Sultana. Oh, how Sultana is trying to, I don't even know the word to use now. They try to set up girls for Bright, knowing fully well that she did the house. Like, why is Sultana doing that? She first started by saying, oh, dude, so when you want to talk about somebody, you now want to find a way to start the talk. First started by, oh, Sultana talks so bad about her friend Doris. Like, okay, why are you concerned about that? Doris is not your friend. Sultana is not your friend. Okay, so Mama, focus on your own friendship. There's something going wrong there. Why are you talking about Sultana? Because hey, Sultana used to say a lot of mean things about Doris. If only Doris knew. Okay. Like, how is that your business? Do you understand? Sometimes when people they talk, and they know the end, like, what's your end goal? Because everything you're saying now in my mind, I'm like, okay. Then she now goes on to say, oh, even Missy, Sultana. I'm like, girl, what is this conversation about? Mama hit the nail on the head. And then when she now started talking about, oh, the conversation that Sultana and Bright had, that's when I'm like, hey, you for just talk this one way they, they run around the bush. Mama, you were so lost inside the bush. That Sultana was telling Bright that there are 3 ladies in this house that has an eye for him and all of that, and she's going to call the names and all of that. And then Bright was like asking her, okay, who and who? And then she now mentioned Isabella. Isabella is one of them. She now mentioned, she said, now tell my who she even say safe. Then Bright now said, okay, so who is the last person? Who is the last maiden? And then she now says, what if it's me? Like Sultana was one that was not telling Bright that, what if I was the one? And in my mind, I'm like, okay, Mama, you'd have just said it that you feel threatened that there are these other ladies, having an eye for your man. That would have made sense. You'd have just gone straight to that one. Why talking about Sultana talking about Doris? Like Doris and Sultana's friendship, they'll be all right. This one talks about this one talks about this one. So if Doris was even your friend, I'll say, oh, she's talking for her friend. But Mama, you not get any bearing for this, their friendship. So just focus on your own problem. Your own problem now is that there are 3 ladies that are after your man.
Now she will do the whole maiden thing with Bright now. She will tell Bright, say, there are 3 girls in this house that like him. So that she will tell them, she will say the name.
And you see the fact that you call her, they tell you smart thing. You don't go to media round. There's nothing where they tell this boy where they just they quiet. I know they like me person. And color. I don't really understand. Then when they were having that conversation, she was not like, hey, that look at why would they even be exposing her that she said something about Dede. Say waiting she don't talk about Dede went bad compared to waiting Sultana they talk about her friend. I'm like, Mama, is this you trying to actually make yourself look good?
How would you do that?
I hate the fact that they have no cloth, like they have no
cloth that she talks weirdly. And he went to go and call me. If I talk about my friend, really they cast me. This person is not bad.
Is this you trying to find a way to clean yourself of the mess? Because which one is, why did you talk about your friend or not? Yes, you did. Do you want to talk about it yet with her? No, you don't. You are not ready because Kola asked her. She said, not yet, not yet. And guys, let me tell you, since Sunday, there's been this whole gap between Dede and Mide. And you know that on a good day, Mide would have actually gone to have a conversation with Dede. But you see Bright, they always get negative influence on people at this point because now Bright tell me, they say, if you go beg Dede, me and you go get problem. And of course, she doesn't want to have a problem with her man, So for her, it's like, you know what? As much as I probably feel bad about it, I'm going to act like the tough girl. I'm not going to go and have a conversation with her. Which for me is why I did not understand. Well, I understand it and I love that the media, that the production people did that. When they were singing happy birthday for Mide in the garden. Where they had hugged her. There was Tracy, there was Big Soso, there was Rude Boy, there was Thelma. Just a few people, not everybody because it was late in the night, yeah. But then these people were singing. And the camera was sharing screen time between Mide and Dede. Like on a good day, if person they do birthday, now for that person when they do birthday, they will capture the person, focus camera. But no, you see that yesterday night on. If they gave Mide 50%, they gave Dede the remaining 50%. Because whilst they were singing the happy birthday, camera took us inside where Dede was with Koyi in the kitchen. And Koyi had said, oh, it's like they're singing happy birthday for Dede, for Mide outside. And she just said, yeah. And they continued doing what they were doing. For me, like, if we're not talking, we're not talking. And that's something I want people to be able to do with their full chest. If me and you were not talking, we're not talking. There's no point acting like we're cool when we're not. You see this whole, don't let it be obvious. Mama, it has to be obvious. If I'm happy with you, you know. If I'm mad at you, you know. Like, it's not even being two-faced, but I'm just not that person. If he didn't dare, he didn't dare. There's no faking it. And the girl was like, oh yeah. And they continued doing what they were doing. And then camera waited on Dede, waiting to see if she would say anything else after that. But the girl did not say anything else concerning Mide or she just focused on what she was doing with Koyi. They were eating bread and mayonnaise or something and then later on started playing games. Like, she had nothing to say. And so camera realized, oh, okay, we're just wasting time. Or let's just go back to the person doing birthday. And then they now showed us, oh, happy birthday, happy birthday. They were hugging her and all of that. For me, like, the drama in that house is too much. It's just a lot. Mama, if you don't want to have a conversation with your friend, then don't. But trying to now make yourself look good, it's just not okay, you know, because you're saying, oh, why is Sultana trying to make Imisi look bad? Oh, that Imisi's game is her game. You know, even if you put say Imisi is playing the poverty game, people should leave her alone. Like Sultana needs to. I'm like, Mama, but just a few moments ago, you were outside having the same conversation with Joanna, and you were actually in agreement. So what is this? Like, if you talk your talk, like, own it, not the bend mouth. I know they like. And you, caller, go do your assignment. You sit down there, they do. Everybody sit down now, they write. I will take care of my mic. I will take better care of my mic. You now, you leave your mic, sit down, they gossip. They talk. Like, I could flog them. Flog all of them. And then there was this other conversation that Doris, Denari, and Jason J were having. I'm just like, what was all this about? What was all this?
Can you do that? My personal chef. No one said they shine teeth.
Because you don't know what he has promised the girls on the outside and what he has told them. Because remember that remember what he said. He said God sent me to her and they to her. You don't know what you don't promise her. So you go do her on the outside.
Yeah, when I was like, God sent me.
Maybe it's not stupid.
You could have said God sent us to each other or something like that. When he said God sent me to her, I was like
a savior.
Yes, like a savior complex.
First of all, they were talking about color, and I don't know. For some time now, Doris has just been putting color on a blast, like on a steady. Now, what is the bone of contention? For Doris, she doesn't like the fact that, you know, Kola had referred to Imisi as his personal chef. And I'm just like, okay, how is that your business? Like, is Imisi complaining? Like, what is this? What is this? Why are you so mad at it? Like, and the day he said that thing, they were playing a game. Even the part where he said, oh, I feel like God sent me to her. You know, Doris has a problem with it. Jason has a problem with it. Denari has a problem with it. And according to Jason, you know, he's wondering what Kola must have promised Imisi on the outside. Why are you people constantly drinking Panadol over somebody else's headache? Like, I don't understand. Jason said maybe that he doesn't know what Kola must have promised Imisi on the outside, you know. And then, of course, Doris and Denari goes, oh, you know, he always acts like her savior. Doris now said, oh, yeah, like the savior complex. Okay, madam, go and find your own savior. Allow them. As much as sometimes I don't understand what that friendship is about, but it is not in my place to try to figure it out. What does figuring it out have to do with my game? How does it benefit me? How does it improve my game and chances of being in the house? It doesn't in any way. So why are you mad at it? Like, what is the issue? And I know what the issue is. I think I know what the issue is. It's just in the fact that they see Kola as some butty guy, you know, some rich, wealthy guy. You know, everybody is trying to use eye gauge who know, you know, who be who. They don't look Imisi say Imisi na grass level, been a grassroots. In fact, under the grass. You know, they don't use that kind of eye look Imisi. Okay, this one, they feel get small pepper. But you see this color gets the whole. So maybe now why Imisi they gun body to the boy. And I'm just like, and so is Kola complaining? No. Is Imisi complaining? No. Are there perfect friendships in Biggie's house? No. So why is it an issue? Like, some things, if I just think about, I just wonder, what if you're this things? What if they worry these housemates? People should just focus on your focus. Write wetin they say make you write. Now 90 leaves Biggie give on us so. On a still day like 10 pages, 15 pages. Do you know how many pages more you have? Write and shut up, all of you. Shut up your mouths. Yeah? Anyways, guys, just let me know what you think about all of these things. Because, I mean, the housemates... Or could it be boredom? Is it boredom that's making them talk all these things? Because sometimes I just feel like if something don't concern me, I promise you, you would never find better there. Like if it don't concern me. And that's something my sister always wonders, like, you know this thing. I don't know. She's like, why? But it's none of my business. Like, knowing this thing doesn't add any, like, how much does it add to my account? 0 naira. So why do I need to know it or know? Like, don't stress my brain. Do you understand? So maybe it's boredom. Maybe. Okay, let me give them that. But guys, let me know what you think about this whole situation. This whole Joanna going around telling people. Because even before she started telling them Rude Boy and Mide and Big Soso in the garden, she had first gone to say the same thing to Dede and Coin, who were just sitting in the kitchen by themselves, talking, and then just saying all the things that she had to say, right? That if you think you will go lower, I'll go lower. What's all that? What is all that?
I'm forgiving everybody I've had arguments with, but her own, but I'm not forgiving her. You have no idea, because why are you insulting my work? Why? It has to come from low self-esteem and premeditated hatred. That's the only way it works. We are never going to be friends, unfortunately. It will not work. My own is that it will never end though. She thinks she can go low. You can be... You are from the street. Me, I'm not from the street. My own, they give birth, it's running through my veins. My own, ide body.
Mama, play your own game and allow other person play their own game. Okay, like, you don't clock the game. Why you not go use your sense? Come know and say, okay, as I don't clock this game, make her they avoid this girl. Or if she come, I give her. So give her, not they give me, not they stress me. Imisi was nowhere around there. So this giving you are giving now is not really giving. You get? But anyways, like I said, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. Of course, you guys know that the diary sessions this week will be hot. I cannot wait to hear what they have to say about the HOH and his regime and just everything that has been happening. You know, the fact that they have to survive on bare minimum. Trust me, the diary sessions are going to be juicy and I cannot wait to listen. All right, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Now, of course, we've been talking about the whole having a vacation with my Bethans and all of that. And we have gone ahead to create a group where we'll take the conversation to, you know, a more deeper level, you know, just talking about the venue, the time and all of that. Now, if that's something you're interested in, whether or not you live in Lagos, it would be nice to have you there so that, you know, once it's time for us to have one in your city and all of that, we can always just pick up the conversation from there. So if you do not mind, the link to the WhatsApp group, you know, would be in the comment section. I'll try to pin that down for you guys. So please click on the link to join the group. And of course, you know, as time goes on, we will bring more information to you guys on that group. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. And of course, I will see you on the next one. Okay. Bye.